Welcome to the podcast. I'm Max.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Mae, and we were had. Can you believe it?
There are twists and there are turns.
Defleshed is a standard down.
Oh, that's fun.
We were had.
We were.
All right. Today, are you guys ready to start?
Yeah, let's do it.
Today on the podcast, we are talking about Lea Michele and whether or not she can read.
She is famously illiterate.
Famously illiterate.
I have never heard of this, but I'm excited to hear about it.
I've never seen Lea Michele read a book. Explain that. Explain it.
Listen, I'm about to, okay? So, I was going...
Wait a second. I just, it's fun for the bit, but I don't know how did you come across this?
I don't know. You know what?
You
Amanda
didn't invent
Gale.
this.
No,
You
I
didn't-
didn't invent this.
Okay.
That would be so. How funny would it be if Mae was like, we're like, what are you doing this week? And she's like, Lea Michele can't read. And we're like, is that a theory? And she's like, no, it is now.
I also think Helen Keller's full of shit, though. That's famous about me.
You think she's a
Yes.
faker?
Yes.
You're a Helen Keller truther.
Yes.
And why?
Because it's like, oh, she flew a plane. No, she fucking didn't.
What is that fly a plane
Who said she
thing?
flew a plane?
There's something.
The world!
She's not
No.
making that up, but can we look up this Helen Keller flying a plane thing?
No.
Because there is something, because Mae mentioned this once to me before, and I made fun of her for confusing Helen Keller with Amelia Earhart, and I was wrong.
I don't believe Amelia Earhart could fly a plane, so that story isn't real.
Well, she didn't fly it very well. Let me tell you something.
So, according to planeandpilotmag.com, according to an American Foundation for the Blind article, quote, wonderful Helen Keller flies a plane. She was able to fly the aircraft using tactical sign language communication through her travel companion, Polly Thompson.
No, come on.
So
Well,
it sounds
what?
like it sounds
It
like
sounds like
somebody was like
Oh, so she said
telling her
turn
what
left?
to do, and they're like, pull 3
But
degrees on the.
how would she hear them?
No, this sounds like when you're playing video games with your little brother and you unplug
And
this
he doesn't
thing.
know how to play.
Also, wait,
You're like-
I'm going to tell you why that's not accurate right now. Polly, that's another woman.
Can I? And here's the third thing.
It's a
though.
nickname for Paul. It'd be a nickname.
I would like to ask who was in charge of this woman that they kept making her do all these dangerous things.
I
Why
know.
wouldn't they just
Here's
let her?
the thing: it doesn't sound like that she was taking the plane off or landing it. I think this bitch was just like in the sky, and they're like, "Okay, grab the
Yeah.
handles."
Oh,
Yeah.
all
Like
right.
I don't think that she's like blind. Like we're prepared for takeoff.
Right.
Back to what I was saying though, is like, why did they think they had to keep raising the
People
ante?
were mean back
Yeah, like, let's see if she could fly. First, it started from a word, then like, I guess, work the well, fly a plane, I guess, build a house. What's that?
Fuck
like-
this guy.
Fuck this guy.
this other guy.
Helen Keller invented the atom
Did she get
bomb.
laid?
What?
Did she get laid?
She should not have.
Probably.
That
I
feels
don't know.
illegal.
She was a celebrity.
But she was.
And when they're a star, they let you do it. She has to grab your dick to see if she likes it.
Because she can't see,
Because she can't see.
and she probably can't hear it.
No.
You're totally right though, because she's like giving lectures
Yeah.
at like different schools or whatever, and
She
people in the
was?
audience are like, "This isn't enough."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even that. She must have had an agent that was like, we need to go bigger.
She needs an OnlyFans.
Helen Keller did porn.
Helen Keller's OnlyFans, $15.99 a month, and then we do an Instagram post. Yo, it's free right now.
Oh my God.
Everyone goes flocking when it's free.
Okay. So
She's not the worst looking woman I've ever seen, Helen Keller. All right.
That's how we end.
That was Mae trying to take back a little bit of what her accusation is.
I'll say it, for a legal idiot, pretty hot, pretty fuckable.
How does she talk? She talked at lectures? No, she didn't.
No, it was a tactile.
Don't make me imitate it.
No, she talked.
You're gonna make me do this. Fine for the bid.
Could our producer do research? How did
Yeah, and her whole thing makes no sense. Okay, I think she was in on it with her agent, probably.
Her agent.
Yeah.
Wait, I have here. I don't think this will get us copy. Oh wait, that's an ad.
Oh, wait,
Hold
She
on.
sounds
So you're
way
doing
better.
great.
But this is her talking. This is Helen Keller
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
In this room sits a remarkable woman.
Oh, I thought that was
No,
Helen
I'm
Keller.
sorry.
That's
Shit.
the intro.
She does not see
She has
the
a British
room,
accent
nor
for some
what she's
reason.
reading. She sees nothing.
Oh, wow.
Scent, the scent of objects and places and people.
That's
It's
insane.
fascinating how well of an actress she is.
Boy, she can really sell a bit.
Lady. She's not
Oh, there she goes. Here we go.
has helped her.
There she goes.
It is not blindness.
It's not bad.
That's pretty
I mean, I have no
impressive.
idea what she's saying, but it's not bad.
It is not blindness or deafness that bring me my darkest hours.
That's probably the bitch that helped her fly.
Yeah.
That's Polly from the plane. It is. They said that.
But wait, the woman translating for her is an expert in what?
It looks like they're holding hands, and maybe she's doing the tactile sign language thing as well while
makes
she's
more
talking.
sense than
Yeah.
So she can make sounds, but she's illegible. You can't understand a goddamn thing
Okay.
she's saying.
I like how we started this episode accusing someone of not being able to read, and to get people on our side, we decided to attack.
A deaf, dumb, and blind woman.
Okay. I'm not accusing her. It's just true.
I'm not accusing. I'm stating a fact.
Okay, Leah Michelle can't read. Okay, so I went on to a Reddit. I was taking these like deep dives.
Okay.
On r/Glee, famous leashes of Glee fame, there was a Reddit page and there was a poll that got put out. It said, "Can Lea Michele read?" 82 votes for yes, 117 votes for no.
There you
Wow.
61,
Science.
the jury's out. Okay.
Right now, I'm jury's out.
So
It takes a lot to go on the Reddit poll and abstain.
I don't think I have enough information on
Be
this.
that crazy
I don't know, man.
to go on this thing and just be... All right. Let's
Okay.
Yeah.
So some of the comments on that thread, somebody named Excellent Medicine 29 says, it would have gotten leaked a long time ago if she couldn't read. And then another guy named White Kinsley says, not necessarily. People found out that Robert Kelly couldn't read, and this was 30 years into his career. Are they talking about Bobby Kelly?
Bobby Kelly? Wait, really?
The comedian?
I don't
that who they're
know.
talking
Is there another Robert Kelly?
I don't
That
think
know.
so.
Oh, wait. Who was the guy who like
looking it
created
up.
the
I'm looking it up.
producer, TV producer, Ally McBeal? Is that Robert Kelly?
I
Or
don't
is that-
know. I mean,
no,
it
that's
seems
David
like,
E. Kelly.
Okay, it seems like you'd have to read to be a movie producer.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
We're such comics. We're like, Robert Kelly. You know, the piss guy.
Oh, is
Trap
R
the
stands,
closet.
R stands for Robert?
Robert, yeah.
Robert Kelly's a way less
Richard
cool name.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Dick Kelly.
Dick Kelly.
So he goes on to say, I don't believe it's true, but it can happen. So anyway. I went on-
This Redditor.
This is a Redditor. Another Reddit thread, r/Broadway, says, can we stop spreading the Lea Michele literacy rumor? And someone goes, it's not the dunk you think it is. Dunk on her because she's allegedly a bad person. Her literacy has nothing to do with that. It's ableist and elitist. And I'm like, if I were Lea Michele reading this, I'd be like, God damn, now you're going to bring up that I'm a bad person. Let's go back to how I can't read.
Guys, come on.
In fairness, Lea Michelle's not able to read.
Exactly. Somebody actually had that. So Adina Menzel's larynx, that's the name.
Good. Yeah.
Says ableist fine, but elitist? She's a rich celebrity from a well-off family. And then Cloudy too says it's not like she's able to read these jokes. So yeah,
that's
yeah.
my name on Reddit.
Is that your name on Reddit, Cloudy too? You just go around a dark cloud over Reddit.
Yeah, fuck Lea Michele.
Cloudy, too.
Cloudy
She
too.
is someone people love to knock down a peg online.
I know.
Why?
I think because she's peppy and cute, I guess. I,
I
don't
think she's
know.
also famously tough to work with and a diva.
That's true.
All right.
On
Actually,
Glee, I think she was mean to people. I saw like TikTok rumors about
Right.
that.
Like her character is mean to people.
no. Her,
Her
as
character's
a,
like rude, but she's like a rude nerd type. But I think that might be her in real life.
I guess so. All right, so there's a whole theory around this. I'll get into why people think she's illiterate.
Yeah.
Because it seems a little out of left field.
No.
For Vance.
I'm on board.
So the theory centers around the fact that Lea Michele was a child star. So she performed in Les Miserables. Am I saying that
Les
right?
Miserables.
Yeah. Okay. Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
On Broadway from a very young age, and then worked prolifically building her lead role on Ryan Murphy's cursed singing Odyssey Glee.
Okay, so she's homeschooled or whatever?
So she's homeschooled,
Yeah.
or like not
Well,
even really
that's
schooled at all.
believable then.
Yeah. And then it says it started off as a joke between two pals who read Naya Rivera's autobiography, which touched on her well-known feud with Leah.
Oh, they had a few.
They had a feud. So side note, Glee is kind of cursed because remember Naya
Oh,
Rivera
yeah.
died.
Yeah.
That was really sad.
At sea.
I know. And then Corey Monteith,
yeah.
also died.
Oh my
Also
God.
died,
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the one of the guys went to jail for child pornography.
What?
Hell yeah. What?
That is in jail.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
The jail part, not the kid part.
Wait, who?
Good save.
Which one was that?
They cut him.
Which one was it? The child guy?
I don't know the names, but it was like he was like the tough looking one that was like on the Glee Club.
Really? Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
He had pervert eyes. You can see it.
Okay. I believe it, I
Cool
guess.
in the
I mean,
eyes.
it's true.
Like
It happened.
he was like the
So-
bad boy in the Glee Club. You know, the Glee Club bad boy,
Like,
the child pornographer.
Got it.
That's
Every
crazy.
Glee Club's got one. There's an eyelash in my glasses somewhere.
Ooh.
And I don't.
In
I
your
feel
glasses
it.
or your
I'll
eyes?
edit it out later.
In my Can you take it out and post? I'm trying to get it out. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's crazy. Also, do you guys remember that show Cheer? Remember Cheer?
Oh yeah, that kid went to jail.
Yeah, that kid went to jail.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Well, he was
For-
messaging the 13-year-old little cheerleading
Yeah, a
boys,
bunch of his-
being like, "Let's cuddle."
Yeah, no, I think it was worse than that. I think it was photos of his erect penis. I might
children?
be making that completely up. I might have made
We
that
got- sounds
entirely.
about right.
The
What's his
defamation on this podcast.
May's really.
I mean, to go to jail, like you'd have to have some hard evidence
Yeah.
rather than just like, look, come over my house.
Right.
It needs to be like,
There needs to
know?
be sex
there needs to be
involved.
sex. There needs to
Yeah.
maybe like penetration, or at least threats of
God.
penetration.
I'm still.
Anyway, yeah, he went
I'm
to.
waiting for the kid episode. Remember the two green kids? That doesn't come out yet.
No, it hasn't
It'll
come
be
out.
out by the time this goes off. And
Yeah.
then by that time, we'll all be in jail.
Will we be in jail? Oh yeah, remember I went on that time.
You were like, they're getting fucked by that
They did.
night. No adult man adopts two children without the intention of fucking them.
Wait, she said that?
Absolutely.
May, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that part. Okay. Anyway, please continue.
You
Leah
listen.
Michelle.
You heard that he was fucking those kids. You got excited, and then you stopped.
I was just
listening.
focused on the story.
So basically, the beef between her and Naya, by the way, were just like as
Wait,
an
who's
aside.
Naya?
Naya was the woman who passed away, and she
Oh,
was
okay.
a co-host
Star.
star
Glee. Got it.
and Glee.
She was like the fan favorite on TikTok. They
she
love
was
her.
so pretty.
Guess Lee won.
Oh my god.
Until
if they have
this
a feud-
episode comes out.
We're gonna take her down.
If you have a feud with someone and they die and you're still alive, you kind of win.
Yeah, but everybody loves
Yeah.
Naya forever. And,
Yeah.
you know, and they're talking about how you can't fucking read on this podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Anyway, so
Comment below who won.
What do you guys think?
we're going to hell.
We're going
I don't even know who any of these people we're talking about.
We are going.
I just had to look up cheer star in jail.
Wait, you don't even know who
Jerry Harris. Oh, I've heard about it, but like just don't know. I don't watch
Yeah.
these shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never seen Glee either. Even
I'm more insulting them.
Okay. All right. Sure.
We're tapped in.
I've
CW over here.
Yeah.
I love it.
I saw the first Glee. I saw the very first episode of Glee. That ends with "Don't Stop Believing."
Oh,
that's not bad.
Yeah, I never liked the idea of it. Musical theater though makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
Got it.
I actually don't know why I was acting like I watched Glee, but I did watch Cheer. Yeah. I've never seen a single episode of Glee in my entire life. Okay. Seriously.
Just naturally defensive.
I hate Glee. Who's Lea Michelle? Don't judge me.
But their beef was basically they had just like completely opposite personalities. Allegedly Naya was a sweetheart and Leah was a freaking jerk.
Okay.
Like really competitive, overly like had to win at everything.
This is
whatever.
this is a
To
point.
the point that she killed her nemesis.
Oh, we're going there now. We're going past the reach.
She can't read, but she can kill you.
All right. So there's 9 key points that
9.
9
All right.
that people think.
Did you compile this over different
This
sources?
ends up being our longest episode.
This is the hardest Mae's ever worked on a topic. This is the
Zodiac
most
Killer,
research she's done.
45 minutes.
What's even funnier is that the 9 points were probably all listed in a 30-second TikTok video.
Yeah. This entire episode could be a 15-second TikTok. Easily.
1. She sucks. 2.
She really sucks.
She's a transphobe.
4. Look at 1 through 3.
Need I say more? I will. 5.
We should do that to promote this episode on TikTok.
That's great. Oh god.
All right, so here's some evidence, quote unquote. Number 1, she can't read, and her lines are fed to her because she was a child actor. We already kind of went
Okay,
over
so
that.
child actor, fine.
Sure, whatever. 2, she did the Spring Show Awakening for years and years because she only had to memorize the show once, and it would make it easier for her.
Oh, but then that That's not.
I mean, well, what is reading if not just memorizing a bunch of words?
Yeah, that's true. Also, the teachers.
Well, it's sounding out the letters. Like, if you don't know how to...
Right.
You could, like, figure it out.
She can't even sound out the letters?
No,
Well,
she
I don't know. This is a conspiracy.
So, no,
Yeah.
she memorizes all of her lines. This is true.
So she has someone.
So someone tells her the lines, and she
And she
listens to
yes.
it, and
Right.
she... Okay.
That's a conspiracy.
To be fair, like that, like De Niro does that. That's why he hired Jessica Kirsten for that one comedy movie, and he had an earpiece, and she was just feeding him lines.
Oh, but there's no way De Niro knows how to read.
Is he illiterate too? Is that
De Niro definitely can't read. Have you seen Taxi Driver?
All right. Number 3. Are we ready to move on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Leah Michelle went to Scream Queens after Glee, which is another Ryan Murphy show, because he already knew that she was illiterate and it was a secret, and he was like, "Oh, I'll be able to work with you and feed you lines."
Did you watch Scream Queens?
Or maybe it's just that she's following around
funny.
the director.
She got another job from some guy that liked working with her.
Number 2. Wait, can we go back to number 2
these
for
are
a
so
second?
loose.
Yeah.
Number 2 is literally that she had a great job and stayed there. That's what number 2 is.
And number 3 is she got hired by the same.
By the same director.
Number 4. Things were going too well. She can't read.
All right, number 4. On Glee, as Rachel Berry, her character, she always sung well-known lyrics to like Barbra Streisand, Celine Dion, and never had to read the lyrics.
But the whole point was cover music.
Listen.
That was this show of popular music.
Yeah, like the other performers on the show are singing Twista songs.
Yeah. She never did. Number 4. She never did deep cuts. Like,
Yeah.
She was only doing like hits from Dave Matthews, not like the deep stuff.
That is such a funny reason.
We're already halfway through this.
She sang songs everyone knew.
Fuck her.
Okay.
This is great.
Number 5, Lea Michele never uses her own phone. Her assistants do it for her, backed up by photographic evidence of this happening. Okay, yeah. But
Assistance.
Yeah. Also, if I was a celebrity, I would never in my entire life be on my phone ever again. I hate my fucking phone.
I don't want somebody else doing my phone for me though.
Oh, goodbye. I'm not doing my fucking phone.
Ooh, you're throwing it out, huh?
Throwing it out.
I would never. I don't want to do my socials. Let me tell you that.
Selena Gomez doesn't do her socials.
And
Good
she
for her.
shouldn't. She's wonderful.
Yeah, she shouldn't. Why should she?
Yeah, but if you got like someone you trust to do your phone, you know,
I would give you my phone. You can run my phone.
I'll run your phone.
Yeah, you can run.
How much we talking?
Yeah.
Just to send text to people.
Just to send that. Not even
Not
social.
social. Social you can control.
Yeah, I'll take it and keep that. But you're my text guy. Oh, that's
Yeah,
fun.
I mean,
Oh,
all
that's
this
fun.
one is that
That is ridiculous. though, to
someone
be
at
clear.
one point used her phone to help her with her social media. I mean, who
Photographic
cares? Yeah,
Yeah, that's every celebrity
ever.
ever. All right. Well, okay. You guys are not on board with this theory.
We still got like 8 more. Yeah.
Listen, we want her to not be able to read.
I'm not
Yeah.
happy
To be
about it.
clear, I want it to
Yeah.
be true.
It's funny. So in her Instagram captions, she uses a lot of emojis.
And those are little pictures. You don't have to read those.
So somebody says if it's just emojis, that means Michelle wrote it. If it's words, someone wrote it for her. If it's both, someone wrote the words, but they let her pick the emojis.
I'm looking her up on Instagram. Let's see.
That's amazing.
Keep going. All right.
How are we at number? Are we number 5?
No, we're at number 6.
Number 6. Only 3 more left.
Only
there
3
hasn't
more
been a
left.
reason. All you needed was one reason why she can't read, and this is proof. She's a woman.
Well,
How do I spell Leah?
L-E-A.
Doesn't
I
look
like
good
calling
for
her
me.
Lee.
yeah,
not
you
read?
can't fucking read.
I can't
All right, Lea Michelle's most recent post.
No, that's a
Had
weird
the
way to
best
say it,
day
yeah.
with whatever in NYC. Can't spell New York City. Celebrating their new Halo Glow liquid filter.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a full sentence.
But assistant definitely did that.
Yeah, but assistant did it.
Whoa!
Just a heart emoji.
Second post, just a heart emoji.
Interesting.
illiterate.
One below that, a dream come true, heart emoji.
Heart emoji. She did that one.
Maybe she just can't spell the word heart.
Oh, it's tough. It is tough.
Good morning, New York. Nah, she. Oh, this is like. I mean, this is a paragraph.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but her assistant did it,
Yeah,
obviously.
she didn't do that.
So, so she writes when it's emojis, it's her.
She can
when
write
it's
emojis.
not emojis, that's her assistant.
And when it's text and emojis, the assistant helped
That's
her.
when they come.
She,
They-
the
she
assistant
can't
hands her the
win.
phone and she
Joint
picks a heart.
forces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
She cannot win. Okay, next one. In pictures of Leah Michelle signing books, the pen is not touching the book. It's simply hovering above it. Okay,
She would have learned how to sign her own name.
That's
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's tough. Because I just scribble. You can just do scribbles.
Right.
You don't even have to write. My signature is not even words. I just do
No. Yeah, me too. When I'm signing for things like my credit card, it's like
I just literally do like a
yeah,
line.
me too.
Yeah.
If anyone's ever like, "Oh, did you do this transaction?" I'll be like, "Does it look like a real word?"
What about
then no. I mean,
when
I
you're
shouldn't be
signing
saying this out loud
breasts,
on a
do you
fucking
sign-
podcast.
Do you sign real?
If I was gonna sign a breast, I would at least put like an M and a P, maybe like a nice T at the end.
No.
Yeah. I could see you going crazy with the L's. You got a lot of L's in the name. That's a fun swoop.
That's honestly the way my signature is just a bunch of this.
It's just a sign.
Yeah, just like it's like whoa, it's a vibe.
It's a heartbeat. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
It's not bad.
Yeah, sue me.
Something about.
So I think she could have learned to sign something.
Okay.
Imagine she's dipping her hand in ink, and that's what you're signing.
Okay. All right, number 8.
Carries a stamp with her.
Leah Michelle.
She should just lean into this and do that
That'd be
because that would be
funny.
so fun. That would make me like her.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the record, I don't dislike. I don't know her.
I don't dislike her either, but
I don't like it.
it's ridiculous. Okay. Her book, the hilariously titled.
book?
She's got a book. The hilariously
didn't
titled
write.
Brunette Ambition. I'm like, is that really that hilarious? It's not hilarious at all.
Ambition. Okay.
Okay.
Because blonde ambition would have been funny. Because blind ambition, but brunette ambition
Is
is
it
like
a play on something?
yeah, it's too far removed from an actual pun.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
On it's like 8 jumps.
All right. So it doesn't have a lot of words and instead has more photos, recipes, and workouts. What the hell kind of book is this?
It's just kind of a journal. It's a diary.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's great.
You know what I always wondered?
What did
just
you
as a
wonder, Ben?
tangent? The title of the movie Legally Blonde, is that a play on Legally Blind?
Oh.
To name a rom-com is
Maybe.
a pun on
The blind.
on the blind.
Some
It's a
fucking
dunk on
wild-
blind
a group
people.
of fucking liars.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
Oh,
If
I'm
it is-
blind. I'm blind. I can't see. Yeah, right.
We already did the
Okay,
one
I'm
on.
not on board with that.
I was trying to get on board the Helen Keller. Yeah,
May
she opened-
opened the door and Chris yes-anded to an extent.
Too far. Too far. We here we were at Believe and Blindness.
But the deaf, you're
Don't
full
speak
of
for all
shit.
of us. Just kidding. We're kidding. Okay. Last one is in a picture of her signing a wall, her name is already written and she draws a line under it.
This whole thing about her not being able to sign her name, I mean, that's...
one thing you should be able to do.
Yeah. Even
She
if...
can't do it. I don't know what you want me to say. You don't ask me. I'm not the one who
She can't do it.
It's not May's fault. You're right.
Yeah.
It's not May's
I
fault. She can't
apologize.
read.
I apologize.
I'm just presenting the facts. And,
Yeah, it's
you know,
it's on us for
Right.
Are we
doubting
done? Is that 9?
That's 9.
Wow.
So we got a little bit more.
Okay.
it. Okay.
All right. So
Maybe all of them are very insignificant, but added together,
It's one.
Yeah.
it's
yeah,
over.
it's over for her.
It's one.
If you look down the page, every single sentence on each line it spells Leah Michelle is blind. it's all a puzzle.
We weren't accusing her of being blind. You're mixing it up.
Oh, she can't read. She can't read.
Okay, so obviously, elephant in the room. Has she addressed the situation?
Yes.
She has.
It's not really the elephant in the room.
Elephant in the room.
She has to. I think she's fine.
Is it this popular of an opinion? Like it's like that
I mean,
much?
there's Reddit threads about it. It's kind of fucking hilarious.
I love internet shit like this.
Oh, yeah, it's
I love
hilarious.
it because it's harmless.
Oh, this is the funnest shit ever.
It's great.
It's amazing. Okay. So anyway,
No. I just want to hear.
so she has addressed it. So when it originally started circulating back in 2018, so this thing's been popping up for 4 years now. She deleted a tweet about it, but the screenshot lives on. So it says. She retweeted some guy named Tracy Davies that said, "I'm pretty certain Lea Michele is laughing her head off right now. It is weird what people come up with." And then she retweeted it and goes, "Love reading capital letters this tweet and wanted to write capital letters you back emoji." Literally
That's funny.
laughing out loud at this. Haha
spelled right,
emoji.
R-I-G-H.
Love you. She was.
That's so
Because
funny.
she spelled right R-I-G.
When you're proving you're literate, but you use bad grammar.
That's so funny. It's very funny. Okay, so obviously there's been rumors about this for years. She participated recently in the SAG-AFTRA Foundation Storyline online series, which is like reading children's books or whatever. And she read a children's book called Rosie Revere Engineer aloud on video. So I'm going to pull that up for you guys. And you tell me whether or not this bitch can read.
Oh, she's reading. Okay. Or allegedly reading. Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it makes sense if she started to read in 2018 and now she's reading at a 4th grade level. Like,
That's true. That's why they gave her a children's book.
Yeah.
Good twist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but who reads like an adult novel on a video series?
That's true. What are you going
would.
to talk about,
If
like
somebody
50
asked, I
Shades
would.
of Grey? Oh, man, what happened?
Oh, so we're just going to watch this video fully on camera with
From treasures to add to her engineer's extent.
This is her reading?
I guess.
Her machines far
let's get
under
into
the
the beginning.
online brought to you by the SAG-AFTRA Foundation. I'm Lea Michele, and I'm here today to read Rosie Revere Engineer. It is written by Andrea Beatty and illustrated by David Roberts.
She does seem mean. I'll say it.
This is the story.
So people are saying that because her hair is over her ears, she has an earpiece.
Obviously.
Yeah.
In Lila Greer's classroom at
Also, they put a cartoon over her, not reading. Can't even
Wow.
fucking see her.
Yeah, but nobody.
So a lot of people are in on this, her not reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's in on it too, given this situation. This is hilarious.
Okay.
Good for Hill. Can you play Do Like Hill reading? I actually want to see him now.
A lazy girl story. That's mean as a kid. All right. Anyway.
All right, good for you. So Leah,
So Lea Michele is not reading there because her hair is covering her earpiece.
Yes,
Yes.
and it's not proof also because then they put the video of all the cartoons.
Right.
so you're
Right.
saying, well, why would you need the earpiece and the video of the cartoons?
I'll tell you something else because I'm kind of getting on board. She looked up a little bit too much.
Right, yeah.
She was reading.
Like it
She
in a
was looking
speech.
down for a second, but yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay.
So yeah.
Is that it now? Your big nail
That
in the
was
coffin was this?
Oh, we addressed the elephant in the room.
Look at this video of her reading. Convinced?
So fucking funny.
I love how your final example of her being illiterate was a literal video of her reading a book.
It's not enough.
Yeah, like, we don't know that she didn't have an earpiece. Like George Bush didn't have an earpiece when he was reading the book. You know, it's like.
Do you think George Bush can't read? Or why are we adding more conspiracies into this?
I don't think Joe Biden can read.
Are you referring to the 9/11 thing?
That is what he's referring to.
Jesus Christ!
That is absurd.
Can't hide that.
It took me a second. I'm like George Bush reading a book. All right.
No. Yeah, this bitch can't read.
Do you think Lea Michele not being able to read has anything to do with the fact that George Bush did 9/11? Do you think those are connected?
So I could definitely go down a rabbit hole and connect them somehow.
Yeah, I could see that being connected.
Yeah, I mean,
I please connect them.
That's on our Patreon.
How George Bush ruined America and Leah's future.
Oh, that's rich.
That is
fun
good.
topic.
So what do you guys think? Were you had?
I knew she couldn't read the whole time. I mean,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
definitely can't read. I'm still thinking about Helen Keller. I'm
Yeah,
sad.
what about Helen Keller? You think she's a fraud?
I don't think Helen Keller's a
All
fraud.
right, fine.
No.
well, I mean, I think she seemed so sweet. I've never seen her as an adult. I've also never consumed Helen Keller content
No, me neither.
because
I just made really strong
I
opinions
do.
about her.
That's great. I love that. But I also like it's like upsetting. Like I like I feel bad.
For you,
All right,
you're talking
well-
about Helen
For
Keller?
who?
Helen Keller. No,
Lea Michele.
Lea Michele,
This is fun.
get fucked. You
Yeah.
can't read.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Helen.
Lea Michele, this is just good fun.
Yeah.
That's good, clean fun. And clearly, she poked fun at it. It's like
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Even if that's actually, this is like you think it's a dunk on her for saying she can't read. When in reality, if she can't read and she's one of the most
She's
famous
killing
people,
it.
millionaires,
Yeah.
it's like
she's killing
If
it.
honestly, if I was her and I couldn't read, I'd be like, fuck me, can't read.
Yeah,
All right,
right.
I
yeah.
wouldn't read.
She could afford people to read too.
Why learn
She's
how
a-
to read? She
she's-
knew she had that voice from a very young age.
Yeah.
Why bother? She's going to listen to a teacher?
Could
She's
you
gonna
imagine
read
being
like
in a
an
position
idiot?
where you straight up don't? She does not need to read.
Yeah.
She doesn't need it.
That's
She does
great.
not need that skill.
That's awesome.
How about that?
What do you think now?
That's Keaton all of a sudden.
That's how catchphrases are created, just out of desperation.
We're gonna get We're getting t-shirts made.
All right. Were we had? We were had.
We were had.
No, she can't read. I wasn't.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't had at all.
Yeah.
Mystery solved.
Is this the first time when we were had that we weren't had at all?
I think so.
We went into this knowing she can't read, and we're leaving it confirmed. Leah Michelle cannot read.
Yeah.
I feel like we have unanswered questions about Helen Keller, though.
Yeah.
Maybe your next one should be like, get the evidence that this bitch is.
Helen Keller,
Yeah.
colon. Come on.
Bonus up.
Come on.
Oh, I'm on to her. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.